Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? What's happening, what's happening, what's happening? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Happy Friday, happy Friday. It is Friday, Freedom Friday, Friday, May 9th, 2025. What's the deal? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Family, we are now live on all of the platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Happy Friday. What's going on? Come into the chat. Come into the chat. Episode 363 of SR Daily. Episode 363 episodes in to the show. Closing out week 73 here on SR Daily. Week 73 coming to a close. Peace and love, brother Sefu Sankofa. Peace and love, my brother. Happy Friday and all of that good stuff. We are going to get the show started in a second. Hit that share button. Share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Hit that share button. Send it to them. You ain't got to know if they can make it. You ain't got to know what they're doing. Just hit that share button and send to 5 to 10 friends who may be interested in tuning in. You never know. They could be at work, could be in school, but they may be able to tune in. So hit that share button, man. Spread the love. Spread the love. Send this out to some good people. Send this out to some good people. Don't keep the content to yourself. Don't keep the good content and good news to yourself. Please do spread the love. Spread the love. Spread the love. Spread the love. Happy Freedom Friday. Tuning in from Artel Annex. Housing is a human right. Absolutely. Brother Sefu says housing is a human right, and that is one of our mantras. That is a motto of those who fight for freedom, those who fight for human rights, those who fight for liberation. Housing is a human right. Everybody deserves decent housing. There are some people who do not have housing, some people who have housing, but it is in shambles. And yeah, we got to do a lot better as a nation in housing our people. I mean, in every area, man, housing our people, feeding our people, educating our people, helping our people maintain health. All right, all of the things, man. But let's get the show started. We're gonna start with our first segment of the day. Today's first segment. Hold on, give me 1 second. I am going to pull something else up. I meant to pull up before, but we're gonna pull it up now. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second, guys. We're gonna pull this thing up. We can get this thing rocking. But how y'all doing? What's the deal? Talk to me. How's it going? How you feeling in this rain? It is a little rainy out here. In New York City, at least, it's rainy. All right. We got a hold on. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, that's not it. That's not the thing I'm looking for. I am looking for something specific, and I cannot find it. I am gonna find it though. I am determined. If you know me, here we go. That's the name here. And hold on, we are going here, and we are going here, and we are going here. Yeah, so we're gonna start with our first segment today. Today's first segment on this lovely Friday is a quote of the day. Today's quote is something I read on Instagram yesterday. Jersey Girl Vibe, what's going on, Jersey Girl? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in to the show. I'm your boy, your host, SR Daily. You are tuned into episode 363 of SR Daily. SR Daily with personality meets enlightenment. We are closing out week 73, and we start with our first segment on this beautiful, gloomy, rainy Friday, May 9th, 2025, with a quote of the day. Today's quote says, I didn't become spiritual from a book. I became spiritual because when I was younger, I did everything the wrong way. Each time I was broken apart, I put myself back together differently. I found true faith in my darkness. That's unknown. I don't know who quoted that. A friend of mine shared it, but it was a quote from someone else. It had no name on it. It said unknown. I didn't become spiritual from a book. I became spiritual because when I was younger, I did everything the wrong way. Each time I was broken apart, I put myself back together differently. I found true faith in my darkness. How real is this? How real is this? Who can relate? Who can relate? Now, listen, I often say that there is absolutely, I love reading. So there's nothing wrong with gaining wisdom, gaining insights from a book. There is nothing wrong. You should read books. We should read more books. We should read a lot more books. But as they say, experience is the best teacher. So there are only certain things. There are only some things that you will be able to understand, that you will be able to know through personal experience, right? Like when it comes to spirituality, listen, there are people who follow the books, right? There are people who follow all of the books, and that's cool. That is cool. They follow the books, right? They work hard to adhere to a teaching or to raise or rise to a standard that is in their book, in their religious book, in their self-help, whatever the books is. However, what I've learned, right, is that when the tough times come, normally people who get so much of their information from books, so much of how they are, they quote from others and they pull from books, and this person said this. A lot of times when the storm comes, right? When a storm comes, those people get broken and they forget their wisdoms. Why? Because they have never integrated it into who they are. It has never been integrated into the very fiber of their being, the fabric of their being, because it's not their lived experience, right? Personal example. When I was 11, as you all know now, my dad transitioned, and at 14, my sister transitioned. In that 3-year period, I did therapy for 3 years. I did Steinway Child and Family Services, which was in Queensbridge. We had family therapy, individual and family therapy in Queensbridge, right? It's epic. We're in the building, went upstairs, second floor. Therapy was right there. But for 3 years, and I think it was 2 therapists, right? I think it was about 2 therapists for 3 years. Didn't really help. Actually, my mental health got worse. Wow, my mental health got worse in therapy. I didn't even think about that. From 11 to 14, my mental health decreased. Wow, in therapy, that's crazy. And I'm gonna tell you why I believe, and I knew then the therapy wasn't helping me, because she couldn't relate. Neither one of the therapists, 2 white women who had their parents, could relate to losing a parent, let alone losing a dad, let alone a young black boy losing his hero, losing his king. My father was my king. I understand that a lot of people cannot say that. For a lot of people, their mother is their everything. My father was my everything. My father was my everything. My father was my everything. And when he left, I was absolutely devastated and distraught. So she couldn't help me because she got only from the book, right? What she's supposed to do. She couldn't understand why I was so angry, right? Like she couldn't understand like my connection to my dad. She would say she understood, but she didn't. And she kind of did because she had a dad and she said she was close to her dad, right? I think both therapists, right? They were pretty similar. So yeah, there was no real help. And so that's to a testament to this. Like you can have the books, but until you go through something, you don't know. And so life, right? Like it says each time when I was young, I did everything the wrong way, whether it's how I treated people, whether it's how I tried to manifest something, whether it's whatever it was the wrong freaking way. And I ended up getting broken, whether it was from losses of loved ones, whether it was from, breaks in friendships, breakup of girlfriends, divorce, all right, losing children, going to prison, being shot, tough relationship with my mom, terrible relationship with my mom actually at one point, right? Whether it was whatever one of those things it was, right, that broke me apart, right? And it was dark and I was alone and I was sad and I was depressed and I was contemplating suicide and all of the things, right? I faced them and I had to face them like as me, not with somebody else's words, not with somebody else's wisdom, not with somebody, no, me. Who am I? What is this? What is happening? Why is it happening? Where do I go from this? What do I do with this? Right? What do I make of this? Like all of those things. And so now at 41 years old, I'm a very spiritual person. Everything I do is spiritual. My work is spiritual. The way I work is spiritual. My relationship is a spiritual relationship, right? One with my fiance, right? It's a very spiritual relationship, very intuitive, in tuned, very in tuned, very intuitive, very aligned, right? Understanding the power of the divine, and that's a bar, right? Understanding that the divine that brought us together, understanding the divine role in our lives and our relationship, in our vision, and making that vision manifest. So like, yeah, man, this quote resonated deeply with me, right? Deeply with me, man. Each time I was broken apart, I put myself back together differently. I found true faith in my darkness. Powerful, 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 powerful. EVG, what's going on? YG, what's going on? Peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in, sister. Sefu said, I walked through a pyramid. This experience cannot be explained in a book. Powerful. Walk through a pyramid. This experience cannot be explained through a book. Absolutely, my brother. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Let's move right along to our second segment of the day. And today's second segment is great news, good news. I'm extremely excited to announce my beloved cousin, fashion designer, guru, fashion don, SK Wilbur has launched an amazing crowdfunding campaign for his mobile gaming app. He has a backpack series, Be Brave backpacks. I need to actually order some backpacks. Be Brave backpacks. That is his series, celebrating social justice heroes and icons. His mobile gaming app. He's looking to raise $10,000. Right, he has a crowdfunding campaign looking to raise $10,000. The game is titled Social Justice League and is designed for children ages 4 to 8. So if you have, my daughter's 8, be 9, I'm going to get it for her. My son will play with her, right? Get it on my phone, and when we're together, we'll play, right? It's going to be free to download. But we got to get it built first. We got to get the game built, right? And the game celebrates social justice legends like Bayard Rustin and Sojourner Truth. This is at a time, right, when our books are being banned and our stories are being silenced. This is an opportunity for us to empower our babies with knowledge, pride, and power through play. To empower our babies through knowledge, right, with knowledge, pride, and power through the gift of play, man. What better way to engage children in history, to educate children about history, than to play, than through a game, right? So let's get behind this cause, guys, and help bring this free mobile gaming app into fruition. It will be free on Android, and it will be free on Apple iPhones. And as my cousin SK Wilbur says, Black history isn't just history. It is Black history isn't just history. Yes, Black history isn't just history. It's a legacy. And I say it's one that we need to absolutely preserve. But I wanted to read from the actual gaming app. All right. I want to use for the actual gaming app. All right. We got 30 days to raise $10,000. Right. This is Be Brave. Help us build the Social Justice League. For every child who grew up believing heroes never looked like them, this is where your legacy begins. All right. It's from Wilbur Pack. We call him Billy Jr. So I'm going to read exactly what it says here. Help us launch the Social Justice League, a mobile gaming app that empowers young heroes. When I was a child, I rarely saw myself reflected in the heroes I learned about in school. It wasn't until college that I discovered the rich, courageous stories of diverse changemakers, stories that awakened my sense of pride and possibility. This experience ignited my mission to make sure that today's children don't have to wait to see themselves as heroes. In 2022, I launched Be Brave by SK Wilbur, offering comic book style backpacks and t-shirts embedded with QR code technology, making learning inclusive history accessible and fun. We didn't stop there. We created dynamic video content with teenagers using dance, rap, and spoken word to bring these stories to life, and introduced the Be Brave education program, which uses performing arts, podcasting, and visual arts to teach history in a relatable and memorable way. Now we're ready to take the next bold step, introducing Social Justice League, an immersive mobile gaming app for children ages 4 to 8. Through an exciting and interactive journey, young players will meet a diverse group of friends who discover the hidden stories of social justice leaders and work together to educate their communities. Kids will not only have fun, but will also engage with meaningful content, earn virtual prizes through quizzes, and walk away with unforgettable lessons about pride, perseverance, and courage. But we can't do it without your help. Donate today and be a part of the Social Justice League movement. What we need and what you get. We're looking to raise $10,000 to cover the cost of launching the Social Justice League. Your contribution will help us develop and design the app, create rich storytelling and dynamic gameplay, ensure accessibility for all families, inspire young minds to dream big, act bravely, and lead with pride. And because we want to celebrate and highlight other small Black-owned businesses, we have partnered with amazing local brands who will provide rewards for your generous donations. As an added bonus, all donations will be tax deductible through our fiscal sponsor, BADA Community Development Corporation. The impact at Be Brave, this is powerful. At Be Brave by SK Wilbur, we believe that every hero deserves a voice, one that reflects the beauty, strength, and diversity of our world. By supporting this campaign, you're helping us shape a future where every young person can see themselves as the hero of their own story. Benefits of the app are: inspire civic engagement, encourages players to take real-world action by modeling activism, advocacy, and community organizing through gameplay. builds cultural awareness, introduces users to diverse historical figures and movements, increasing appreciation for marginalized communities and their contributions. Boosts self-esteem, empowers youth by centering culturally affirming heroes who look like them and share their lived experiences. Provides accessible education, makes learning about social justice, history, and civic responsibility engaging and accessible for all reading levels. Encourages empathy, fosters understanding and compassion by placing players in the shoes of characters navigating real-life societal challenges. Strengthens digital literacy, improves tech skills through an interactive platform, especially beneficial for students in under-resourced communities. Supports classroom learning, acts as a supplemental educational tool for schools and organizations focused on equity and inclusion, promotes positive representation, counters stereotypes by showcasing empowered Black, Brown, LGBTQIA plus, and differently abled characters, drives social impact, sparks important conversations, and can lead to real world change when paired with companion curriculum or workshops. Other ways you can help, even if you are unable to contribute, there are other ways to help. Tell your people, share this page with your friends, family, followers, and coworkers. Together, we can amplify diverse voices, champion visibility, and make history one brave voice at a time. That is my cousin, guys. That is his campaign. That is his app. That is his vision. I am behind him 100%. I will be posting it. I will be making another video. We're going to post this clip on the show today, on the pages today. But I will be making another video specifically about the importance of this app, the importance of this project, the importance of this initiative. I am extremely proud of my cousin Billy. He is doing incredible things with this brand. He's always been an incredible human, an incredible person, an incredible guy. His backpacks are dope. His jackets and his bags are dope. But this is the next level, man. And I'm proud that he is taking a step. I'm proud that he is putting himself out there and asking folks to join in. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to work to get some people behind this. All right, I'm going to text some people directly. I'm going to post on social media, but I got some people who I think may be interested in this. I'm going to have a conversation with him, bring me onto the team. Actually, I'm going to say this. He needs to make me one of the characters. I need to be one of the characters in the game. They need to see not only people who lived and who died or who are old, they need to see somebody who is alive, who is young, who is vibrant. That's what they need to see. That's what these young people need to see. Our young people need to see somebody who is alive, right? Who is alive and who is well, right, in the game. So I'm going to reach out to him. I'm going to do my part first, make some content for him, put it out there for him, and then see, right? Like, if the game develops, can you add me? I am a living social justice hero, right? Like, humbly, respectfully, I am a living social justice hero. And he doesn't know, like, he's not too abreast on what I've done and what I've been doing. So he doesn't know that. So it's no fault to him at all. But yeah, like, so I'm excited to get behind this project, to push this project, to see it come to fruition. Said it should take, like, I think September, October, like when the young people go back to school, the app should be ready. So we gotta get behind this because, like, they need the money to develop this project through the summer, so that by summer, so that by the end of summer, going into fall, going into next school cycle, school year, young people, school aged and younger, can have this game, right? And schools can use it as part of the curriculum, right? We're gonna make some stuff happen, man, me and my cousin. So yeah, I'm really excited about that project, excited for him, proud of us, know that is coming from us. That is our Black legacy, that is our Black greatness. We constantly got Black people who, like, fit all different types of, diversity standards, creating impact. And that's what it's about. Like, sometimes people think you have to look a certain way or be a certain way to create impact as a Black person. And now all you got to do is put your idea out there. All you got to do is have an idea, right? Think that idea through and then put that shit out there. And then that's impact, right? Add Mumia Abu-Jamal as a character. Absolutely, right? But so I'm going to tell you this, Sefu, even if it's not part of his thing, be brave, right? Being that, he's doing this, he's going to do it, right? Like, he's going to accomplish it. Like, he accomplishes his goals. It gives me, right? You guys know I've spoken about a video game, right? I've spoken about a world healer game, right? So yeah, he's just giving me the blueprint, and he's gonna have the connection that I'm gonna be able to make a game. We're gonna be able to make our own mobile gaming app. And once we get the world healer game, right? Heal the world, all right? And it's the world healer. He's a social justice hero, action figure. He's an action hero, right? Like, y'all know so yeah, big things popping. I'm super inspired. Yeah, I'm super inspired. But let's keep the show moving, guys. Let's move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment is a tip of the day, and I got a tip for everybody. I don't know what's been happening, but like a lot is being lost in humanity. But today's tip, my tip for you all is begin all your communications with the greeting. Begin all your communication with the greeting. Don't just text somebody, no matter what time it is, at 6 a.m., at 8 a.m., at 5 p.m., with what you want. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Please start all communications with a greeting, right? Yesterday I told two people who I care about, love deeply, that, right? One of my brothers and one of my sisters, right? My homeboy and my homegirl both text me, right? My sister's doing a mental health event, super dope event, right? I'm proud of her first event, right? So she got some anxiety around it, right? She's reaching out to me for some guidance, right, and support. But she sent the flyer and said, I need you there, please be there. And it's like, say hello, say good morning, say peace, brother. All right, say something. And then my boy hit me where he's doing a video shoot tomorrow. He hit me with the times of the video shoot, times and locations of the video shoot. And I'm like, yo, both of them. And I said to both of them, where's the greetings, yo? Like, please, like, where's the manners? And my homegirl, she says, you right, I'm sorry, my bad, bro. All right, great rising. All right, my homeboy, he says, oh, I've never been good with that, man. Peace, God. All right. And it's like, we wonder why, right? And not saying that any of their children are rude, right? They have very respectful children, right? But we wonder why our children are so rude. Like the adults are rude, right? Example, like we tell children don't touch stuff that doesn't belong to you. But it's always been an adult, whether it's trying to touch my necklace, my bracelet, when I have my staff, touching my staff. Like, it doesn't belong to you. Why are you touching it? Touch only what belongs to you, please. If it does not belong to you, do not touch it. Right? Do not touch it. Adults are freaking rude. Like, why are we so rude? We start communication with no greeting. We start what we want, right? And it seems like the art of communication, the art of being polite is lost. And again, it's not just amongst young people. It's older people. It's grown folks, right? It's grown folks. And that doesn't cut it with me, right? So I'm always going to, right? Especially as the older I get, the more I am committed to standing up for myself. The more I am committed to calling out things, even if it's a small thing, all right? And obviously some conversations are a little tougher than others, but like I'm committed to saying something. All right, I'm committed 100% to saying something, man. If you're being rude, I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna speak on it. All right. So yeah, man, like start all communications with the greeting, whether it's an email, a text message, a phone call, all right, social media. Hey, peace and love. What's going on? Yo, listen, right? Some kind of greeting. Peace, hey, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, yo, yo, yo. All right. It don't gotta be the typical yo, yo, yo. You're like it's a million different greetings now, man. This is ebonics, man. Like right. But yeah, wanted to share that. That's the tip of the day. Please follow that tip, adhere to that tip, begin all communication with the greeting. Let's move right along to our fourth and final segment before we get out of here. Fourth segment, build of the day. Build of the day. I want to talk about why Black-owned businesses struggle with customer service and operations. Now, this is, I've taken these points, this concept to talk about, inspired by Sister AK Anundrum on Instagram. She posted this yesterday on her social media, all right? And she had 3 top problems that Black-owned businesses struggle with. And I agree with them. I agree with these problems, which is why I'm talking about it. I want to know what you guys think. If I didn't agree with it, I might still be talking about it, right? We talk about things that we also don't agree with. But I want to know what you guys think. Top 3 problems, right, that Black-owned business struggle with, which is why Black-owned businesses struggle with customer service and operations. These are the top 3 problems. She says problem number 1 is the majority of us go from employee to entrepreneur and have never managed a business to understand the operation fundamentals. Problem number 2, she says, we are often treated poorly and disrespected at our jobs by immature management and abusive customers. So when we become the boss, we have an I'm not going to take ish from nobody attitude. Boy, do we. She says problem 3 is support, quote unquote. This is a neurological weak word and is turning our business owners into entitled beggars. Let's read those 3 problems one more time. Once again, this is from AK Anundrum on Instagram. You can follow her. She posts incredible information, credible content, controversial. It challenges sometimes. There are people who challenge her, disagree with her, and it's arguments, it's back and forth. But I agree with a lot of what she says, man. She said, why Black-owned businesses struggle with customer service and operations. These are the top 3 problems that Black-owned businesses struggle with. Problem 1, the majority of us go from employee to entrepreneur and have never managed a business to understand the operation fundamentals. Problem number 2, we are often treated poorly and disrespected at our jobs by immature management and abusive customers. So when we become the boss, we have an I'm not going to take ish from nobody attitude. That happens a lot, man, a lot. When I ain't taking shit from nobody. They're going to feel my pain. It's real. You were treated poorly, and so in turn you treat people poorly. As the saying goes, healed people heal. No, sorry. That's the end. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. Sick people make people sick, but healed people heal people. Right? If you are hurt, if you've been hurt and you have not healed, you're going to spew that hurt onto others. Right? You're going to cause harm to others. Right? Problem number 3 is support. A neurological weak word, and it's turning out business owners into beggars. I agree. Support Black business. Support. People think they need support just because, and maybe they do, and maybe we should support them just because, right? But they also have to live up to a higher standard. Like, don't try to give poor service. Don't try to manage things poorly and think that you're going to get all the support that you need. You may get some support, but you're not going to get all the support that you need, and that's okay. And like, we got to stand behind that. And problem number 3 with support. I remember a few years ago, sister of mine, Rita, we had a Shop Black, right? Shop Black campaign. It wasn't about support Black, right? And again, I understand what support, like support, you need to be held up. You need support walking, right? You need somebody to help you. It's real. But Shop Black, it does something differently in the mind, because when you say support, what happens in the mind, people's like, I need support. Well, I'm supporting your business when I need support. But again, the way the brain works, you say Shop Black, they don't think about themselves. They think about what they need, not the support that they need. We say, support me. They're like, I need support. Well, I'm going to support you. But we say, shop with me. They're like, okay, I want to shop. You got something I need. I'm going to shop with you. Just different neurological. We got to reframe things. We got to reshape things, right? But yeah, these are our problems. 3 of our top problems in Black-owned businesses. Mona says, my mom was serious about manners, heavy on the please and thank you. Blessings, as she should have been, right? I don't know where. I think I got that from my family as well. Very big on the manners. Please, thank you, excuse me, you're welcome. Covering, right? When I'm yawning or I'm sneezing, I'm coughing, I try to do that. Sometimes I gotta do it like that, right? If I can't get there quick enough, all right. But we gotta have some manners, man. On the train, people don't cover their mouth on the train. They just yawn all in your face. It's like, yo, come on, man. Nobody. Come on, man. Let's do better. Let's have some manners, right? But we got to teach them. People don't have them. People don't have manners. You got to teach them. We got to teach by example. We can't be afraid to say something. I say something. Hey, come on, man. Cover your mouth. Understand that. Like, as my sister said. Oh snap! I still got the banner from yesterday up. My bad. Nobody tell me. I still had the ticket from yesterday. But yeah, guys, that is what I wanted to chat about. Right, that is our show for the day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here with me, for engaging, for dropping comments. I'm your boy, your host, Deshaun Chagray Marston. This is episode 363 of SR Daily, closing out week 63, getting closer and closer and closer to that episode 400. Next milestone episode should be super dope. Got a pretty busy weekend. It is Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers. Sending love to those who lost their mothers, right? Sefu, sending you love, my brother. Mona, sending you love, my love. Yeah, happy Mother's Day, man. If you have your mom in any capacity, right, spiritually, physically, all right, send her some love. If you can bring her something, right? If you have an altar, if your mom is no longer here, you have an altar, put something on her altar for her, right? It could be some favorite juice, favorite beverage, favorite snack, favorite food. Put something on the altar for your mom, all right? Honor your mom in all of the ways that you can, right? Honor yourself if you are a mom, if you have a child, right? If you are a father with a child, your child has a mom, and regardless of your dynamics, send her some kind of love, even if it's just spiritually, energetically in your mind, because we need each other to be well, right? We need each other to be well. We may not like somebody, we may not get along with someone, but we don't want the worst to happen to them. We actually, I actually want the people who I once cared about, who I may no longer have the same vibe with, to have good experiences. Like certain family members, I want to have great experiences. Ex-wife, I want to have a great Mother's Day weekend. Right, Mona Love, you're gonna have a great Mother's Day weekend. Right, we're going to enjoy this weekend. We got some stuff set up, some dates set up. We get to dress up and go out and enjoy time together with some watermelon. We got no food, just watermelon juice and cut watermelon, but it's gonna be okay. All right, we are almost halfway there. Right, this is the 9th. Tomorrow is a third of the way there. By the end of the week, we will be halfway there. Right, by the 16th. By next Friday, we're gonna be about halfway there. Yeah, man. Yo, listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm getting a payday for my mommy. Oh, the payday, the snack. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I tried to with my greeting, babe. You tried to what? I don't know what you're saying, baby. I'm lost now. You always do greetings, right? But yo, listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please do join us right back here next week, same time, same place, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. SR Daily, where personality meets enlightenment. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Be limitless. Peace and love.